Hello viewers, welcome to Quick Coder. My name is Tulasi. Today's topic is finding the maximum sum subarray in Java. So we can do it using the brute force solution and also by using the Kadane algorithm. So let's get started. Okay. For example, if we take this array, so we want to find the maximum sum subarray. Means, for example, okay, you have to first understand about what is the subarray. Subarray is nothing but, for example, these are the elements in an array. So this is one of the subarray. This is one of the subarray. This is one of the subarray. Means continuous elements. For example, there is also another word that is called subsequence. Subsequence is totally different from subarray. For example, if you take this is the array we have. So for example, 1, 3, 4 is a one of the subsequence. Okay, that should be continuous at any position. Okay, it cannot be continuous. It can be like from start to end by following the order. But it cannot be continuous. But it should be continuous and it should be follow the order. Okay, that's simple about what is a sub array and subsequence. Okay. Now, first of all, what is the problem is there is a given an array and you have to find the maximum sum subarray. For example, see if you take this subarray, 1 minus 3 is giving minus 2. So this is not the maximum subarray. So you have to find the subarray so that its sum is giving us the maximum subarray. For example, if you take 2 plus 1, that is 3. This is the maximum subarray. For example, if you take an array which is having all positive elements, then the maximum subarray is the total subarray, because while adding all the elements, you will be getting the maximum sum only. So this problem is mainly useful when you have both positive and negative integers in your array. Now let's start doing this problem. So this problem can be done using the O of n square solution also. By the first how the first for loop will be here and the next for loop will traverse from this to this, and you're adding this minus 3 to 1 and again storing that sum. So there will be some different approach, but it is taking some O of n square time. So how can we improvise it? So by using the Kadane algorithm. This algorithm is actually a very easy algorithm and it can be done in only O of n time. Okay, so I want to explain this algorithm. So you can try the brute force solution on your own, but now I'm explaining this using the Kadane algorithm. Okay. Okay, now let me explain about how can we use the Kadane algorithm using the maximum sum subarray. So Kadane algorithm, how we find the algorithm is, so it just the simple approach is, for example, if you take 1, up to now 1 is the only greater element. Okay, this is the greater sum. Okay, just leave it. If you are at minus 3, now what he is doing is, first of all he will check with the present element, then he will add the previous maximum sum. Previous maximum sum is 1, so he will do minus 3, means present element plus previous sum, that is minus 3 plus 1 minus 2. So which is greater? This is the greater. So he will store this minus 3 plus 1 at somewhere. Up to here, this is the maximum he will store. Now again come to here. So again he will check whether if the 2 is greater or 2 plus previous one, that is minus 2 plus minus 2 is greater. Okay, let me write this some spacious. Okay, let me continue. He will check if 2 is greater or 2 plus previous maximum sum is greater. 2 plus previous maximum sum, sorry, 2 plus minus 2, no, that means it will give 0. Is 2 greater, 0 greater, 2 is the greatest. So this will be the current maximum sum. Now I will go into 1. Is 1 is greater or the previous, means 1 plus 2 is greater, 1 plus 2 is greater. So I will store this. Now again when I come here, if minus 1 is greater or minus 1 plus 2 is greater, means the previous one, the minus 1 plus 1 plus 2 is greater, means this one is the greater. So up to this all things, so what we marked in square, so which is greater? 1 plus 2 is greater. So 1 plus 2 will be the output. Okay, means 1 plus 2 will be the output for this maximum sum subarray. I think you have got an idea. Again, for your understanding, again I will explain the. Okay, now I will explain. Again, I am explaining the Kadane algorithm in a brief way. So first of all, up to now, only the 1 is the maximum subarray. So I am storing it in a square. This is only up to now the maximum one, because we are at the 1. So 1 is only the maximum sum up to now. Now I came to minus 3. Is minus 3 greater or minus 3 plus previous one is greater? This is giving minus 2. No? Means this is the, sorry, sorry. Not this is minus 3 greater. Minus 2 is the greater. So I will store it. And again I came to 2. Is 2 is greater or 2 plus this minus 2 is greater? This 2 is greater. Now I will mark this. Now again I will come to 1. Is 1 greater or 1 plus this previous 2 is greater? This previous 2 is greater. Means I will store this 3. And again I will come to minus 1. Is minus 1 greater or minus 1 plus this previous 3 is greater? This 2 is greater. So I will store this. So up to this all squared one. So which is greater? 3 is greater. So this is the output. The simple approach. Okay, now I want to implement this using the code. Okay, so this is the problem. So let me write the code. Actually, I want to implement a method. Is it recording or not? Yes. Okay. So first of all, what we have to do, I'm actually assuming my max current will be, so current max, or I can do like this. My current max is the first element, array of 0. I'm also assuming my global max is also, means my whole max, whole array max is also the array of 0 or current max. You can put anything. Now what I want to do, I want to traverse the array from I is equal to 1 because I already checked the first element. So I want to traverse from I is equal to 1 and I less than n and I plus plus. Sorry, I have not given the n value. So nums dot length. Nums dot length I is equal to 1. That's fine. Now what I want to do, first of all, my max current will be math dot max of, see, this is very careful thing. First of all, what I'm doing, I want to check with the present element or the previous current element or array of, not array, sorry. I want to check with nums of I or nums of I plus the max current or the current max. Not this is max current, this is current max. This is capital O. Okay, that's fine. So what I want to do, again I want to update my global max. Global max is equal to math dot max of my current max and global max. That's it. It's a very like 2 lines program. It's very easy program. Then at last I want to return my global max. I think you have understood. So first of all, what we are doing, we are initializing my current max with array of 0. Then again I'm making global max with current max, that is array of 0. Then I'm traversing from the second element. Then what will be my current max? First of all, I will check what is the maximum. Is my, see, okay, it's not there. But what now, see, I will explain this with an example. So what is my previous example? So let me check this one. Let me check with this example. Okay, so that it will be clear. So minus 1 or this one. Okay, let me take this one. Minus 2, 1, minus 3, 4, minus 1, 2. Or else, okay, give me a second. What I will do is minus 2, 1, minus 3, 4, minus 1, 2, 1, minus 5, 4. So first of all, what I will do, my current max and my global max. My current max is the first element, that is minus 2, and my global max is also first element, that is minus 2. So this is fine. Up to now, this is the max one. So at the next element, what I'm doing, I'm checking if my 1 is greater or 1 plus the current max, that is minus 2, is greater. 1 plus minus 2 is greater or 1 is greater. 1 is greater. So my 1 will be, so my current max will be updated to 1. And again what I will do, I will check is my 1 is greater or minus 2 is greater. Again my 1 is greater. So global max is also updated to 1. Now I will check, I'm at this element, is minus 3 is greater or minus 3 plus 1 is greater. Minus 3 plus 1 is greater. So what I will do is, okay, my current max. So this is my current max. What I will do is my 1 is greater or minus 3 plus 1 is greater. See, it's very, important thing to you. You to understand. Is my minus 3 is greater or minus 3 plus 1 is greater? Minus 3 plus 1 is greater. So what I will do is minus 3 plus 1 is minus 2. Again, I will check. Is my minus 2 is greater, 1 is greater, 1 is only greater. So the global max will be only 1. Now again, I will come with this element. Is 4 is greater or 4 minus this or 4 plus this current max is greater, minus 2. 4 is greater. So my current max will be updated to 4. Now what I will do, I will again check is 1 is greater, 4 is greater, 4 is greater. My global max is also updated to 4. Now I am at this element. Is minus 1 is greater or minus 1 plus 4 is greater? Minus 1 plus 4 is greater. So I will update my current max to 3. I will update my current max to 3. Then what I will do, I will check is my 3 is greater, 4 is greater. 4 is only greater. So my global max will be 4. Then I will be, so this will be max. No, again I will be 2. Is 2 is greater or 2 plus what is my current max minus 1 plus 4, that is 3. So 2 plus 3 is greater obviously. So my current max will be updated to 5 and my global max is also updated to 5 because 4 is less than 4. 5 is greater than 4. Now I am at this one. So is 1 is greater or 1 plus previous max means 2 plus 3 is greater, means 1 plus 5 is greater. 1 plus 5 is greater. So my current max will be 6 now and is 6 is greater than 5 now, so this will be updated to 6. Now again I am at this question. Is minus 5 greater or minus 5 plus 1 plus 5 is greater? So minus 5 plus 1 plus 5 is greater. So my current max will be updated to minus 5 plus 1 plus 5 is 1. But 6 is greater than 1, so it will not get updated. Now again I am at 4. Is 4 is greater or 4 plus 1 is greater? 4 plus 1 is greater. My current element will be 5, but it will not be updated because 5 is less than 6. So my global max is 6. So I can return the global max, that is 6. 6 is the actual answer. So this is the simple implementation. Okay. Let me run this. Okay, there is something error. Okay. It's not stable, it's not. Again I will run. Happens. Sorry. Simple mistakes. Yeah, this is accepted. Let's submit. Yes, it's accepted. Okay. So that's it about this video. So thank you friends. Thank you for watching this video. The coming up video is how to draw a Pascal's triangle in Java. So subscribe to my channel, click on it to get notifications about the new videos. Thank you. Thank you for watching.